Hello, and welcome in to part 8 of the me playing this on multiplayer. Discord link in the description if you want to come join in. I'm currently not being joined by anybody, but I might be shortly. Korak was here, but it's had to go and do other things. But yeah, I thought today I'd try and work on making my village look a bit better. I'm gonna go try and find out what that noise is soon. But yeah, hello Lord Crispo. Yeah, I've been working on this mine. It's gotten me quite a few diamonds so far, so that's productive. Got this big lava tank over here that I am slowly draining to fuel my fires. Not sure where that bit's gone. But yeah, so I'm just, I guess for tidiness, I'm going around and filling in these as I go, as it's a way of getting a bit of XP. Also built this enchanting room down here, so I'm going to go and grab some materials and guess we're going to start doing some enchanting. Except I'm not, because I need another 8 levels, don't I? Let's lock these down. Yeah, it didn't really get me very much, did it? Let's put another stack of stone in. Hello, Dan Stark, and hello, Debs Red. Yeah, this mine is primarily for diamonds. That's why it's got the very long, thin tunnels. However, I'm also using it as a quarry, as I have lots of roads to build. Ah, sounds nice. I've not really been on holiday for quite a long time. But then again, my work schedule is fairly light. It's just very, very busy for like a few days every now and again. Keeps me busy. But yeah. Words. Yeah, sounds fun. So I think the last time I was properly on a holiday, I spent about a week at a little heritage railway in Wales, working on did some locomotive cleaning, did small amounts of track work, general cleaning, all the useful things to keep the railway running tidily. Good times. And you go, that doesn't sound much like a holiday, but you know, yeah. Yes, the context for my stream title. We've decided that, for reasons, which will probably become clear eventually, that our, I guess, collective of villagers in this area needed some kind of identification name. Because you can't just call everything, you know, the village that's in the snow, or something to that effect. It doesn't really work. So we have Sweden, Norway, and Finland. There's also another 4 villages to the north, which could have additional names if people join the Varangian Guard. And or the Scandinavian Empire, as I believe Crispo is calling it. But yes, we have a full enchantment table. This can do... Let's get so I can actually enchant. There you go, you can get up to level 30 enchantments. because I have all 15 bookcases. And it doesn't even interrupt the lighting. Which is good. What am I doing? Right. Let's start filling in more of the floor. So cooking this twice gets you quite a bit of XP. So I'm just using it to make the floor look a bit nicer. Which I think works. I might have to actually use this pattern in my house when I eventually get around to building it. Now I've got plenty of cobblestones, I'm just going to put that in there. Yeah, so I should be, at least in theory, I remember joining it, if nothing else, in the Discord. So if you want to jump on and chat, heckle, you know, the usual. I have been given Soki's blessing to make adjustments and or updates as required to the main village. So I might wander over there in a bit and just get some things fixed up mostly. Try and, you know, get things a bit tidy. Not really change anything, but yeah, I could build a house down here and just be really lazy. I mean, they've already got a bed, but that's because it's night time. But I'm in the mine, so it doesn't really matter. I just realised I had a message I hadn't replied to. Oops. Words. Can't knock out this wall yet, otherwise I might fall in the lava by mistake. It has happened before. I'm going to keep knocking out the holes in the floor. Just give me a bit of extra stone that I can use to get XP. However, I think shortly I'm going to go and start working on the actual project, I guess. I'm trying to keep this room nice and square. Take a half stack of those, and those. So, knock out this pillar. Is the server I'm on? Yes, this is the server. I got around to expanding more of my diamond mine. Now, yesterday, I was saying, okay, you dig down to about 10. You don't dig down to 10, you dig down to 11. Because I was wandering along here and walked sideways into this lava tank. And nearly, you know, melted myself. Which would have been embarrassing if I'd done it on stream. Fortunately, I did not. Obviously, none of this stuff is required. You could just do a mine where you just sweep out layers, huge great spaces worth, don't, you know. But this way, you've always got torches. So nothing's going to spawn in here. Nothing bad should hopefully happen to me. hopefully. I'm gonna make an axe. That's it, that's still cooking. I think I'm going to wait until I get my buckets back, so I think I've got to do this for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and do 10 minutes more of mining. I'll try and do, you know, find something a bit more interesting. I'm going to start knocking out the next interval of rooms. Now it's very rare, but you might find a single block of diamond inside one of these pillars. So, you know, you never know. You might get very lucky and find one right in the centre. Or at least in the centre column. But I need to go and find a way of getting a bit more XP. And I'm going to try and do some trading, I'd imagine. One thing that you can do is the stonemason will buy stone. That is this stuff. I'm not quite sure what Debs is referring to there. If I can find like a skeleton spawner or something, that'd be very useful. Yeah, it's always very important if you're looking for diamonds to have somewhere safe to look for diamonds. Because anytime I find them, I always come back and put them somewhere safe before I do anything else. And again, with this type of, I guess, big area mining, it's fairly simple. So one thing I can do is I can sell. So I can sell the stone I'm mining and then doing that with for a bit of emeralds and a bit of XP. I can also sell paper. I can sell coal. You can obviously sell crops. All kinds of things. Yes, no, this is the server that you are on. I'm just underground because I'm waiting to get my buckets back. So once I got level 30, I'm going to make myself a diamond sword, and then I'm going to go and look for trouble. Put another stack of that in. So I should have plenty of coal to sell, which should get me plenty of XP. Just going to tidy up this bit. Weird underground noises are reassuring, aren't they? Ah, cool. Well, you know, I say it's there. I don't need to be online for anyone else to be. You know, if I'm finding that bad things are happening, I can look through the logs, find out what happened, and then take appropriate actions. Doop-doop-doo. So we've got lots of cobblestone in that one, mixture of stuff in that one. They're both cooking cobblestone. Right, so I need to stop putting cobblestone in for a little bit, don't I? I should probably just go and do some work up on the surface. That will help things. I'm assuming, by her lack of being here, that Ash is asleep. As I know she wasn't feeling too well earlier. Ooh. So it never rains but it pours. I got like 6 people DMing me at once, and work messages, and text messages from a courier saying that they were going to deliver to me today, but the stuff hadn't actually arrived to their warehouse, despite the fact that the tracking information said it had. So that's now arriving on Tuesday. Yay! Sorry for the crunching. So I think just for now, until I've got my buckets back, I'm just going to mine, but not actually put the cobblestone into the system, sort of thing. Ooh. Yeah, no, so I hope everyone's having a nice day. I've had a rather productive morning. I actually slept really well for the first time in ages. I woke up at like 8 AM and I was like, no. And I went back to sleep for another few hours. It was very pleasant. Good times. I think I woke up about 10 o'clock. Got some stuff done, did some housework. Tried to answer a load of DMs. Yeah, trying to be productive. As I say, I've got plans. I think I've got kind of too many plans at the moment, because I want to build a house, but I don't want to build like a huge, big, ostentatious house. I want to build like a nice, compact thing on the grounds of most of my house is a storeroom, but I want to have like a stables, because I have a horse, which apparently someone has armoured for me, or someone else has a horse that looks very much like my horse. Yeah, so if I have a stables, then I can... yeah, but the stables won't fit with the style of house I want to build. So I have to build this like a little compound, so I can't just tack it onto the side. But I think that'll be like quite nice. I'm thinking of making a little, well, not quite a Motte and Bailey, just a little, like a miniature castle. The tree thing only works when I'm on. Huh. That's odd. That is indeed quite odd. Huh. Oh, there's iron just right here. Or that. Hey, okay, I got buckets back. That will do. Right, so let's collect everything of some value. I think that is most of the things of some value. Alright, let's go and get level 30. Oh, it's night time. The clock should have given it away. And the clock flicks round to morning. Right then, let's see what I can sell to my stonemason. As I need to get 7 levels at least. Because first thing I want to do is I want to enchant a sword. Now I've got a pickaxe. I'm probably going to leave the armour for a bit later. I think my farmers seem to just keep making additional unhelpful farmers. It's quite tiresome. Right, let's put some of this stuff in my storeroom first. That'll help. No worries, Crispo. It's a lot of redstone I've gotten so far. A lot of coal as well. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't. No, I'll take the paper with me. Now I'm told, I didn't discover this yesterday, I think it was on stream, that you can put melons back together. So, yeah, that's a thing. So, harvest the pumpkins. Pumpkins generally get you a lot of XP. Not quite sure why, they're fairly easy to grow. I guess they're not a mass growing crop, but... Another one's growing. So, make pumpkins. Now, I need to find a weaponsmith. So let's turn some of those. Hello, Ash. Hope you're feeling a little better. Guy is buying a lot of coal. Is he gonna stop? There we go. I can buy a new bell. I could buy an iron axe for a whole single emerald. Oh, and he's restocked. Alright, so I guess I'm selling all that coal. That was a thing that occurred. Right, this fella, he is buying regular blocks for emeralds. Also, I just made 51 emeralds out of coal. Coal is quite valuable. What did I just come back up here for? That was it. Stone. I'm gonna sell a few stacks. I can go and get enough to sell him another, what, 12? 12 blocks is what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and he will buy diorite. How much diorite do I have? I'm going to try and sell as much of 2 stacks as is reasonable. Alright, that should level this guy up again. He will now sell me pink terracotta. Fancy. And I've gotten quite a few emeralds. Yeah, this guy is selling those. And buy new iron plate armor. Oops. So these guys all want coal to upgrade. So that guy's selling unbreaking free, but I'll need books. This guy's selling mending. Need to get that guy into a cupboard. Come on. In the cupboard. Get in the cupboard. Come on. Get in the cupboard. In the cupboard. Come on. There you go. Get in the cupboard. Into the cupboard. Fine, don't. Trying to acquire more villagers for the library. Right, how many farmers can you see there? So I can see 1, 2... Quite a few, okay. So I'm going to go around and pick up all but the last one of these. And see what effect that might have. Because a bunch of these guys have got no XP, and there's way too many of them. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but... he's almost an expert. Buy some bricks off him. Oh yeah, the map. So I'm thinking I'm going to build my house probably over here, and not over here. Because... that mountain is... how? Quite big. How did the cow get in? or out. I'm not too sure. Maybe they're just piled up and climbed on top of each other. I don't know. We got level 28. It's an improvement. You want string. Which string have I got? I'm trying to expediently... Something's weird around here. I've got barely any string, so I can only sell string. Have I got anything they want to buy? Not really. Harvest more pumpkins. Probably just harvest my main crops, actually. That's not that great, to be honest, but... Yep, we are on that server. I'm assuming I've not just been muted the entire time. Why is it so snowy? Because I live in the snowy part of the world. We live in the frozen north. Hello, Talon. So I've still got plenty of space for more villagers. There's 4 sheep, 5 sheep, 6 sheep, 7 sheep, 8 sheep. So we've got 2 and 2 and 2 and 3. But minus 1. Oops. He's only buying brown wool and I've not... Has anyone who can sell me? I could go on an expedition to get some cocoa beans, but I was going to try and work on my... Oh, there's my horse again. So it looks like my horse, it just has diamond armor. I am playing with, let's see, Ash, Debs, and Lord Crispo. Ah, thank you. It was Ash who had given my horse the horse blanket of diamonds. I definitely need to make a stables then. Right, so... we have 5 professional farmers. There should be other villagers. I've been hoping to get a priest for ages, or a cleric, whichever one they're called. But no one is home. The other thing I've got to remember is, if I do get a house, I need to have a way of accessing it. Because there's all this land over here that's just kind of not doing much. Oh dear. Right. I'm going to build a house though. That's the thing I said I was going to do. And I kind of want to build like a big long house. But I don't really live in the houses I build, as I'm sure you've noticed by now. I'll start though by cutting down all these. I mean, I try. You know, wouldn't say I'm the best at it. I know a lot of Minecraft streams generally tend to be for a specific project and not just sort of the general let's play. But most people just do the edited videos. But not complaining particularly. So I can generally try and spend 3 hours or so just having fun, trying to do stuff. One of my plans is I do want to try and finish the road all the way back to Soki's village. I need to find out what that's meant to be called at some point so I can stop just calling it Soki's village. Now, you may have noticed, I have a nether portal. I guess we can go for a quick wander in, although it'll probably log out the server. You were indeed down. That was quick. So yes, we have... Oh dear. Oops. Yeah, not actually really been in here other than to see where it came out, but jump around, jump up and get down. But yeah, that is at least part of another fortress just right by my pool. Can't complain. Ow. Yeah, the screaming does get a bit unsettling. Now the reason I need a bucket to be in here is in case there's suddenly lava. Or if there's not suddenly lava, but there's more predictable lava. So I now have all the components I need to do most redstone work. If I find any, I'll try and go through all the tips on how to avoid fiery hot death. I've not seen any of the little pointers yet. Ow. Now, I'm not currently looking for the, what's it called? The gribbly skeletons. But there they are. This is not something I want to be doing with stone sword. So maybe I'll have a quick look around. Hello?
Hello.
How goes the morning?
I haven't been awake for that long.
Understandable.
I did get more sleep though, so that's kind of good.
That is good.
I found another village in your area, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
the
bunch
only
nearby.
other one I've been able. It's the only one I've been able to find.
It's like 3 or 4 to the north.
This one's 3,200 and something, like 300.
Yeah, that's
3,000, 3,000
that's
near the
quite a big
water.
one that's kind of wibbly, and there's another one that's smaller but almost completely flat, which would be quite pleasant.
Yeah, that one's not good. That was the creepers blew it up recent.
Oh dear. That's a lot of regular skeletons. Let's go somewhere else.
I saw a baby panda, or not a baby panda, a baby polar bear last night.
Ah, I've
It
seen
was
those before.
adorable.
They are really cute. I only just seen them at a distance though.
I walked up to one, kind of, and then Coatrack was like, don't mess with it. I was okay.
That's not how you meant to do that, but it worked. Right, I'm trying to have a quick look around, just scout out the area. A lot of skeletons.
What have you been doing in game? What did I miss?
Not much. I've been doing quite a bit of mining, trying to get a sufficient supply of buckets. Oh, I didn't drop any. Right, let's have a quick look over here, see what this is, because this possibly... Yeah, that's a spawner cage. Let's go somewhere else before I'm set on fire. But yeah, this should be a neat fortress to go and have a look around sometime. Ow. Just, not yet. But it is ever so convenient.
That polar bear has 2 baby polar bears.
I'm actually going to need glowstone, never mind. I don't need glowstone right now. The game will crash sometimes when it goes between the mono multiplayer server. It'll just put you out at the other end. Which is probably going to do now. Yeah.
Talon says, everyone hit like. smash the like button. Alan says,
Echo!
no, I did it on my phone so I could read your chat. But I have it open on my background on my computer.
Yeah.
I'm the moderator. I still have to do my job.
Echo! So I have the remains of a pack of Doritos.
I have a bag of Doritos. They're the fiery Doritos.
Fancy.
They're very good. Yeah, I couldn't find any other villages except for that one, and I found it on the village. Kept ending back up at your village. Also, had helped Kotak because all his villagers kept escaping.
I think you have mentioned this.
Yeah, parts of his fence were missing, and then like the villagers were jumping off the roof and going towards where his mine is.
Yeah, the villagers don't like to be alive, I've discovered.
No.
It's kind of tragic. I'm going to put a hole in the fence here, so I can get out. Scale up this mountain.
There's a concerning amount of dead chickens.
This big... There's cats will eat them, as will foxes.
Mm.
I'm thinking up on top here should be quite nice. Just need to get this in line with... So that's 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oops. So, having a nice view down across the village would be quite nice. I'm going to try and do a little watchtower as well. Now, I guess my plan for this is going to be to try and build semi-organically. By which I mean I'm going to try and start by building a small house, then make it bigger as required. Rather than just going straight for the massive house. Because I find they look kind of weird sometimes when you've got a house that's just kind of too big. Like, I have seen the ones of the, you know, like 20 by 20 floor plate with a bed and a chest in one corner.
Yeah, those are always awkward.
But, so I'm going to start by building a watchtower. I'm going to build the watchtower on probably the highest bit of ground nearby, to be this bit. This isn't going to get me any XP, but...
Yes, Dan, you were in his last stream.
Yep, we remember.
You can see your name when you join the game.
Mm-hmm. So, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I've just remembered. How am I going to get down? Because what I can do, as a temporary measure, ow. Ow. Just run into my mine and get some bricks. And get rid of this bucket of lava. Ah, that was not on purpose. So I'm going to get a couple of stacks of those. It is the middle of the day. a bucket of water. Right. Back up we go! Because I meant to shut the gate. Otherwise villagers might fall down here and then they're going to be stuck. Because I know it's a long way to try and build a up pipe. Hello, Derp Cat. Hello, Socky the Real.
Hey, Taki.
Yeah, I will hopefully, now I've been to the Nether, be able to start making a few redstone constructions as well, which should be a thing. First, which is
Debs
probably going
also
to be
says
a
hello, Taki.
automated chicken farm, because that sounds quite useful right now. I also have that Nether axe, so I'm actually going to you keep that in my inventory, because I will forget otherwise. In fact, I'm going to continue to just be all over the place and make a brief detour. Are you low on diamonds or iron? I am not low on diamonds, and I'm not low on iron. Also, hello, Birage Gaming. That's a big pit. Let's not fall in the big pit. You know what Well, at least the watchtower's base is fairly visible so far. And that's only the ground floor.
Oof, that was a pit.
I need to get my flint and steel. No, I actually have plans to build an iron farm out where I'm about to go to, so that may interest people.
Garage Gaming said, hey, can you make Skyblock videos?
I've played a bit of Skyblock, and it was with the most boring person I've talked to in a long time, and it kind of put me off the whole thing. I like the idea, though, and I think if it wasn't the, hey, you just got Minecraft, you should play the Skyblock mod, I'd probably do a bit better at it. Because it was, I don't know how to play this game. Cool. Here's all these things that are modded. Enjoy. And it's like, no idea what I'm doing anyway. But yeah, I might play some Skyblock stuff. I like the idea of just a little platform that you can build off of. But it's a lot of little bits to pick up on. So, because I think trying to do. Because I know vanilla Skyblock is quite dull. Because it's just, you know, take a sapling up a very, very long way and hope for the best. Ooh, XP. Oh, that disappeared, never mind. So yeah, there is a road here, but I'm just cutting across country until the road is done, because it's easier that way. Yeah, this is kind of a one-way boat system. So I'm just gonna try and repopulate some of the boats. In fact,
Kick a box under your desk.
yeah, it was more the bit of lag. Yeah, I'll take some of the other boats back with me.
Still cannot find another village.
Are you looking for one?
I am.
They're not too far away. I could probably run you over to one of the ones that's near me.
Sure. Like I said, I think I'm too far out, or I went too far out from any of the other ones.
Yeah.
Because I just went to the negative 3,000 one.
Alright, that's free around there. I went and had a look at all of them last night. Oh, that's cool, Barrage Gaming. I've not been really paying much attention to subscribers. I mean, I have a, you know, nice collection of regulars, and it's Generally, a few new people pop in every stream, so can't complain. Right, now you may notice that little beacon fire. It's kind of small, isn't it?
Yep.
So I'm going to try and make the beacon fire a bit bigger. Also going to put a few more of these boats down. Don't have any bones. Any bones inside? No. So I was hoping I could try and get enough wheat to make the smoke signal taller, because the smoke is visible at day and the fire is visible by night.
Mm-hmm.
In theory.
You need to make hay bales.
Yep. Which I can do, I just haven't yet. There we go. Ow. Ow. Oh, and the sun is setting. So I'm just going to hop in a boat so I can test that out. Hello, Jade Glover.
Hello.
I'm going to go and see if there's a sheep over here. I'm going to be optimistic. I found a sheep over here one time.
Mm-hmm.
A
The one that's on the
sheep.
island.
Mm-hmm. There you can just about see the beacon fire. Yeah, a little watch post is here's a thing. Oh yes, Ash, I'm not sure if you've seen if you've heard anything from Aunt Benjamima.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me a video this morning of when they met up with Nollis. It was quite cool.
Nope, I have not heard anything from him. I saw the really cute little minigun thingy that he posted.
Oh, the little 9mm Gatling gun.
Yes,
It's
it was
so
adorable.
cute. It's like the size of a little wheelbarrow. Yeah, there you go.
No,
The beacon fireworks.
I stayed up last night for a little bit. I gave Nolis his birthday card and then his birthday gift. And awkward about
Mm. Yeah, I say I now know how to do the teleporting conveniently thing.
Cool.
So I might go and visit some other people, see how their village is getting along.
Is this another village? Got big buildings.
So if you want, I can help you find the 3 villages to the north of where I am.
Please go away. Just like to get inside the building.
I need to make a beacon tower here as well, so I can find it through the ice. I can't bring sheep with me by teleportation, sadly. Oh, my boat's not caught up yet.
Oh, you left the game.
There we go. So, who shall I go and poke first? As it's night time, can't do much else. Let's go. Teleports. Oh, it's one of the villages. There's a bed here.
Yep. I'm in the bed.
That's nice. I'm going to kill these monsters. Hopefully. You can see if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave your friends behind. I didn't shut the door. I just realised.
That's not smart. Things can get in.
Yeah. Like me.
Oh no, the worst of them all.
No, I think this is village number 2. Oh, it's puppies. Yep, there are puppies nearby. Actually, no, I think this is village number 1. Yeah, this place is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be village number 1, it might be number 3, I'm not too sure. I know one of them is almost completely flat. It's lovely.
Yep, that was the one I was looking for. You know me. I will end up trying to level this entire place.
Well, this place looks different.
Deb's been doing a lot of work.
Hmm. I don't even recognise the place. I don't recognise this bit, but this is rather fancy.
Oof, that's how
Yeah.
the spot. Oh, there's a black cat. I don't have speech.
Do you want a doggo?
I had a doggo. It is in Stu's house.
Ah.
I didn't want to go on a long adventure and have him have to walk.
Okay.
So I left him at Stu's.
Ah. Well, this is coming along quite nicely. Ah, Debs even has a map. Is this a
Cool.
map that she's updated recently? Is it the right way around? That way around? That way around. Yeah, fancy. I guess I'll go and check in on Lord Crispo.
Norwegian sounds in the distance.
Ah. Excuse me. Which way? This way. Presumably.
Hmm.
Ah, still, even if not much changed, I can go and show the nice people. And anyone else who happens to be watching. I'm going to get back to my village and start finishing up building that tower, but I thought I need to remember to actually put that beacon fire up, otherwise I won't. Oh, that is quite a chunky little house there.
Hi, cat.
Oh, it's got windows and everything. Fancy. Now, is that Crispo's house? Or is this other one Crispo's house?
Or is Crispo his own house?
Yeah. He's even got a much bigger map of the area. I should get around to doing that.
He's flexing on you. Okay. So where is this other village? Let me get them 2 out of the 3.
Have you found the page again for it, or?
Nope, I am just wandering. Hi, Polar Bear.
Fancy. Now, I need to...
Why can't you be a friendly over there?
Copy. Now, because I'm lazy, I just have it keyed in as a copy-paste for the teleporter. I don't need to use a teleporter, I could just walk. There are roads that cover the entire area, but I'd imagine, you lovely people watching, don't want to see me, you know, spend 10-20 minutes walking between houses. So the first thing I need to do, bucket of water. I didn't think that through, did I?
Hmm. I'm trying to think of where this other village would be.
Well, there's one due north of Sweden. There's one slightly to the west of that village, and then there is one to the northeast of that village.
I'm just gonna keep walking around till I find another one.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, unless it freezes, that little pond in the middle should give me a nice splash point to not die into. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for a 4-story tower to start with. Although I was going to make the ground floor out of stone, but I'm not sure if I should do it completely out of stone or just the infill. I need to make a little watchtower, a bit like I've done at Soki's village. Because there's a good view from up here, I just need to put another watchtower up on the main hill. Because I would put it all the way over there, but it's just really not near the village, and the village won't be rendered. It's this way, I get a nice view almost the entire way to Stu's village, which is just over there, and Korag's village, which is just over there. As we have all got villages in the same area, because there were some. Let's say there are more villages, should more of the, I guess, our sphere of people we know come and join us. As it's nothing personal, but you know, the people we know will get slightly preferential treatment in terms of living near us. However, there is enough of us that we could make more villages nearby quite easily. You just have to build everything from scratch. Which I have done on several occasions. I just, you know, it's better when you're doing it for streaming than just for single player purposes, because A, other people can come and look at it, and you know, it's a nice thing to do, and otherwise, you know, it's like if you build something really fancy in the single player for like navigation, but you don't need it, it's a bit pointless. So yeah, there we go, the basic tower is complete. Gonna...
Cat, can you not lay on my mouse hand? That'd be great.
Actually, no, I'm gonna get...
I need to stand up here.
a bit of lag then. So you can get stone floor, crafting table. Now, I'm thinking... I know, calm down.
Look at you.
I'm going to put stone all the way out to here. So that means I need another 12. And then another 12, so that's 24. Because I'm going to be very exciting and use my normal method of doing this. So in theory, this will be... that was not enough, was it? Because I need another 12. Let's be vaguely people being annoying and trying to burn my house down proof. Vaguely. At least for the ground floor. The upper floors, yeah, that's going to be a bad day. So I now need to go and get 7 of those, and then a door. I'm wondering if they'll do an update at some point and have a carpentry table.
That would be nice. Oh,
Let's get some glass and see if I've got any doors kicking about. Actually have ladders, fences, and doors. And scaffolding. Scaffolding will probably come in helpful. Just take all my glass with me. So, banners. It's night time, isn't it?
yep.
I will head to a bed shortly then. Hello. It's got villagers standing around outside when there's loads of beds. At least there should be loads of beds. Oh dear. Now it's been cool enough the last few days that I can have my windows shut and it's so much more pleasant. It's quiet, there's not the constant sounds of people arguing outside. There's not the distressing sounds of people braking and accelerating very sharply next to the crossroads. Good times. I'm going to briefly do some rustling, because I'm totally not just snacking while streaming. Totally. Not me.
Yes, you.
There's some zombies there. I'm going to try and kill those zombies.
Third village? I don't know that I've been to this village.
So at some point I need to go around and put some signposts. Because it's claimed by the collective, but not by any individuals. Didn't get the kill on the zombie. Oofed. Yeah, I put the portal outside the village. I thought that would help. So, front door makes sense for it to be. I think the front door can be over here. Should have gone an extra step. Never mind. So stone plate.
Sorry.
Door. Torches. I'm gonna put the ladder up this wall. I'm also going to not include the ground floor bit, because I don't want the villagers getting up there, should I let them loose. So I need 3 stories. So that's 6 per side, so I need 24. That many ladders should do. So yeah, nice simple Andy's Yoda style tower, except I'm not building it out of andesite because not everything needs to be built out of andesite.
Dang it, I don't know how to fix this.
What is the issue?
The creeper, I guess I got to this village and half the building is blown up.
It happens, don't worry.
Building the way it was.
Well, I mean, you know, fix it if you can, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Need to go and get more charcoal. Alright, progress. Getting there, the construction project is. Having my own house, I soon will. Yoda speaking, I am. Sorry, not being particularly chatty chat. I don't really know what to say other than I'm building a tower.
And this is a guard tower or your house tower?
It's a watchtower to attach to my house, so I would have, you know, a nice view if I want it. Potentially to take screenshots from. It looks a bit better than the cobblestone pillar with, you know, ladders at the back or something. That I've used in the past for getting screenshots of villages. So go to the top floor. Put in some fences. There we go. So we've got a view out of the river, with the bridge to Sweden. Down over the village, and down the village from a different angle. You can really tell which of the houses I've built compared to the naturally occurring ones, can't you? So I think, now I've got the watchtower, I'm going to build a little house nearby. I might expand on it later. But first, glazing. Now I think I've just got enough windows for this. Hey, I do. Unless I make any mistakes. I should get a trapdoor for the roof. So it's a very empty tower, but when you have a tower that is primarily built for height, that's going to happen. It looks very boring, not going to lie. But it's functional.
And that's what matters.
So over here, I'm going to start work on the main project. So no, I'm not going to do those at that height. Just going to drop it all down by one layer, because I think that looks better. Now I'm going to go back one more. The original design I've seen of this, which is very nice, is square. Oops. However, it's a little... I don't know. It doesn't seem very... It wouldn't really work as a base.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this isn't really going to work as a base, but, you know.
I think it might just work for just you.
Oh, it should work for me, but... So things I need to do, I need to turn that entire stack into brick. And start by digging out the entire floor. It's going to get me way more dirt than I need, but never mind. Yep. So... I don't have any cobblestone. There we go. I think I might need to use some different colours of wood on that tower. It doesn't look right. Can't quite put my finger on why. If anyone has any suggestions in the chat to how to make the tower look better, let me know. Right. Space for a door. So 1 million cubits high. We need lots of those. So that goes there. Yeah, it should be alright. Again, the way I'd seen this built was so I might change some bits depending on how I like it. Ow. Oops. I jump up. And drop out that one. Put it in that way around. Then out. Now, that should do the job. Now, the way I'd seen this done was they used turf for the roof, which I think could look quite nice. My problem's going to be, though, is it's going to look a bit weird. At least until it's, you know, done.
Mm-hmm. Crystal.
Oh yes, it is time to Z. Eating cake.
Which What kind of cake?
Angel cake.
Mm.
Ah. Ah. Oh.
You're right there.
Dignified. So, have that space there. Two, three. That looks really flat. Let's put in some of those. Is that going to look weird? Probably. So, cobblestone in the lower layer. But not there. Now this is, as I say, this is only the beginnings of the house. The intention would be to make it bigger at a later point. Just going to try and make it fit the landscape a little better. Rabbit problems.
Oof.
Now you can already see that would be a fairly easy way of getting a little sneaky basement in. So now I need to put a line of dirt along here. This is to make a little turf roof like some more historical buildings used to have, as turf is a surprisingly good heat insulation source. As it's all full of sort of air, basically. And air is, as if you've done the, relevant sciencey stuff, if that's a thing your school does, air is a surprisingly good insulation. Especially if it's little pockets of air as opposed to big, blobs of it, for want of a better word. Ow. So I'm going to keep making the little ends up. Oops. The other thing I've seen with this is having the windows coming in at a flatter angle.
What are you pondering?
There we go. It will go around the corner. Oops. Now remember I was like, I'm going to use that pattern for the floor. Yeah, I need to go and get some blocks from downstairs. That's not the one I meant to do. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And that is the back wall done. Now again, it's all the same wood, which is going to need changing. But it is consistent with the rest of the village for now. I reckon I'll probably change it to oak steps for the ends, so it matches the buildings out in the village. Now in theory, this little inconsistency is not a problem. Makes it look a bit more organic, but, well, you know me. Now part of me goes, I could put a, words. No, words have gone, never mind. Like the smoke hole in the roof should work. I just need to decide if I'm going to put a any additional support columns in. Otherwise, it's going to look a bit odd if it's just got a hole in the roof. Actually, as well, if I have a hole in the roof, that means my dogs will just stand in it as soon as they come inside. So I'm not going to do that. But I might put a fire in the roof, so it looks like there's a fire inside.
So kind of have a chimney without really having a chimney?
Yeah, have a chimney with nothing on the inside of it. So again, this is, I think it's As I Am's little German channel. They've made, I think, 5 videos total. And not in the last 2 years either. So, kind of a dead channel, unfortunately, but that is the basics of the house that they had. So I'm going to try and... I made it a little bit longer, just so I had a bit more space inside. Now, things I need to do. I need to remember that I have a brain and that I should be using it. Oops. There we go. Use the supports as they come up the roof. Make it look a bit more like the thing holding the roof up. You could use stairs on the entire inside if you fancied it. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not my style. So I need to go out to my house and get some lanterns shortly.
Ugh, this village is going to take so much work.
Ah, you moving into one of those then?
Yeah.
Which one? Just so I can get you nice and connected into the road system. When I get a chance. So I need to go and get 3 lanterns.
Negative 1,974, negative 3,480.
Okay, new question. Approximately how big is it? Hello again, Dan Stark.
It's not that big, it's kind of small. It's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, so it's probably not village number 3 then.
I've been to all 3 villages. This is the only one that's not all jungle, like or you know, like high, low, high, low. Like this one's kind of flat, but it's not as flat as I was thinking.
Okay. Words. What did I come here for? What did I come here for? Lanterns, that was it. I need to go get some blocks out my basement, so I can fill in the gaps. Whee! There we go. I'll get most of these buckets back straight away. Close enough. Oh, now I've got a baked potato. Right. That'll keep cooking. And this should be enough stone. Oh, and night is falling. I need to get a bed. So yeah, the 3x3 building system, as I say, is I primarily base it off the Andy's Yoda's videos, but I, you know, make my own little changes to it. As he just builds in creative, from what I can tell, whereas I build only in survival and have never even gone into creative mode. So that is a thing. Hello, Stu.
Hi, Stu.
So right, now with these bits in, this all becomes much easier. And I forgot to get the stuff to make a bed. And I didn't finish this end.
Can I get some pizza? Only if it's pepperoni or cheese. Or any kind of pizza, really. Just not vegetarian pizza. Or that weird pizza that people have that has mayonnaise on it. That's gonna go.
So, lantern, lantern, lantern. We don't want gribbly things spawning in here.
Are you not sleeping?
I'm gonna. I'm just trying to finish this out quickly. There we go. This is my very basic base. Now I need to go to a bed.
Very nice.
It's, you know, I wouldn't say it's like a instant base, but you've seen a bunch of my little watchtowers and things I built past. You know, they have a bed inside, job done sort of thing. It's quite an imposing building so far. See what it looks like from the square. Also, that reminds me, in talking of what it looks like from the square, the map. Yeah, you could just about see it above the roof lines. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to add a stables and finish the roof. I think that's
Do you like the clothes I brought your horse?
Yeah, it's very nice, shiny.
I found them
Yeah.
on my journeys to this part of the land.
Now I need to make sure I get lots of the saplings because I nearly lost them all last time because I went AFK and they despawned before I got back. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to spend just a minute waiting for those. I'm gonna go and cut down this dark oak tree while I'm here. Start collecting these saplings of each of these types of trees. Now I could start knocking the leaves out, but it doesn't always give you too many.
Oh, don't do that.
So I'm wondering where to build the stables. Because I've got that hilltop, I've got the watchtower, I've got a house. Need to get a bed in there. Ooh, that was a few saplings at once. That's 9! This tree's dropping loads of saplings. Normally dark oaks don't drop very many. They normally drop like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
But 9! That's a few.
That is a lot.
Let's start replanting oak. Shame you can't grow oaks as bigger trees. 'Cause I think, well, I'm not sure, you can grow acacias as big trees.
Oak is really nice looking.
Let's start getting some trees up on that hillside. Right then, so that should be sufficient saplings for now. I've replanted the entire grove, if nothing else. Let's go back up the mountain and replace the bits of wood that I needed to replace, because the spruce and spruce. I mean, spruce is nice, don't get me wrong, but spruce and spruce.
Does this village not have a bell?
Yeah, it should do. So.
Huh.
Hello.
Hello.
Stream
I'm not,
activated.
I'm not sure how the turf roof is going to grow on me, but no pun intended. Yeah, let's try a different gable end. I think it does need a regular oak block in the middle. Right, strip these out as they are not needed. And hopefully shortly I'll get the XP I need to start enchanting some equipment. As I've had that enchantment room ready since quite early this morning. Just haven't had the XP to use it yet.
Odin.
Do I need a larger porch on this, I wonder? Should probably also have that under there. But yeah, once this has got all the grass on it, it should look alright. If I was feeling very extravagant, I could plant crops on the roof. I just don't think I will ever do that, because that sounds rather, you know, weird.
Have a sun farm.
Well, you know, roof gardens are a thing, but I don't think they quite, you know, are like that. It's literally just the... I'm going to put, like, grass down and stuff. Make it look a bit nice. Hopefully I'll get a few ferns and stuff as well. That'd be quite nice. Hello, I'm going to go with Sil. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the rest of your name. Hello, Sil.
Yeah, I was going to mirror the stream because I thought it might be interesting, but I'm eating my dinner, so it's not.
There's no rush. I mean, I'm going to stream for about an hour and a quarter, so if you want to do streaming after then, that's your call. I will probably still be here on the grounds
Yep.
of I am a busy person with many important things to do.
Very true.
And I didn't go to work today, which is not a good thing, but
Nope.
Well, I say in my defence, I spent, a lot of earlier this week. This week? It's first, yeah,
Maybe.
earlier this week,
This week.
doing lots of work, so I've not exactly been slacking.
hmm
Wait a minute, there is a doggo in my house.
Yep, that's my dog.
Oh, very good.
I was trying to find a village. I'm not really happy with what I found. I'm gonna fence in this one and see. Because Skog says there's a flat one. I have yet to find it.
Oh, that's good. I'll say if anyone is interested in joining on the server, just let us know. We can put the link in the chat. If you were here just to burn down the spawn again, we're not going to be too enthusiastic, but, right, now, one thing I need to do, because I kind of want to keep this looking aesthetic, but at the same time I want it to be functional. Put my chests in like that. So I need to get a bed, and I need to get my doggos up here. Ow. Then I need to get a stable for my horse, because at the moment it's just sort of wandering around the place, looking untidy. One of these houses has a dog in it. There you are! So yeah, I need to get a... see how many doggos I can get to sit down conveniently. That's 3 of them. There we go, there's the orange one. Now originally I was considering building my entire village in this kind of houses,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it would be a bit much for villagers,
Yeah.
as, the 1x1 that they generally require. I mean, I might try some actually. Where is the dog? Okay, you can sit out the front then. You can be a guard dog. I don't know, one of my cows has gone out as well, Debs, so I'm not going to question it too much. Sometimes they climb over each other. And a sort of... alright, things I need to do. She is... Yeah, you have to dye wool block by block, which is not something I'm very enthusiastic for. Now, things I needed to do... I need enough wool to make another banner. So I can put banners all around the tower. Okay, that looks a bit more imposing, but I think I need to knock out some of this hill. Potentially use that hill as a pathway up to the thing. So I need a banner. I need more banners, and then I need a bed. And then I can sleep in my house and it will become my house, rather than just being a nice structure near my house. I just need to start getting this all combined in with the village, get it terraformed. A bit nicer. So, now you're meant to sleep near the door, so I'm going to have my bed there. Because it's very conventional that you always face the door with any bed. Which is why sometimes it's really weird when that can't be a thing. I believe it is a thing from pre-medieval times, when it would be a case of you would have your bed facing the door, so if anyone tried to break into your house in the night, you could see them.
Yep.
And hurl whatever nearby item presumably was to hand.
That makes sense.
In my case, I keep a rather nice pole axe next to my bed.
Okay. It's time to Z.
Yeah. See. Do you need help with your village, Ash? And or Stu, if you feel like joining in with it, we could try and build a road from Ash's village to yours.
Well, I don't know that I'm claiming this village. I'm just trying to find a bed right now.
Well, either way,
But I'm
there's a
fencing
village
it.
nearby. There's a village over there that I know you'll probably be okay with.
I was watching, by the way, the new Borderlands, and the commander guy. I think he's Irish.
The Beastmaster.
Or no, the old white guy.
Oh, the Solid Snake guy, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, because in the trailer, he's sitting at a bar, and he's like, I've been on a lot of missions, and I've done a lot of things, and I don't trust a lot of people, but I know I can always rely on you. He's looking at himself.
That's great.
Because he can make, I guess, copies of himself.
Yeah.
It was really
That one.
funny.
Okay.
So I was like, that's cool. And it also makes sense, because didn't they have, in 2, they have that Irish bar that he broke into?
Oh, I can't remember what they're called. I know we did loads of missions for them. Ow.
What? Ah.
No, I'm going to try something a bit safer.
Hmm?
I was going to try and do it from the outside, but one injured leg can attest to that being a bad idea. I didn't think that through. Oops.
So yeah, for the Star Wars campaign, I think it will be better when Ritualist finally makes it back on the weekend.
Yeah.
He'll have XP, and I'll be able to tell him to actually character kit bit more. So
Sounds good.
because he wasn't really enjoying it last time. System a bit too different. Didn't really.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, it is a
It's a
very different
non-numerical
system to the
type.
ones we've done before.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I missed a bit at the back. Right, so helping Ash time.
Every time you do that, it freaks me out. Because all I see is your face on my screen. See, there's this one. It's not very...
I think this might be the fairly flat one.
Well, I've been to the other two, and they were very not flat.
Understandable. Yeah, it's not a bad little village. Try and get you some taiga trees growing.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing you're not completely abandoning your other village for now, but
Nope.
an easy way of between the two is probably advisable.
I mean, this one does have a lot more villagers than mine does, because
Yeah,
I
but
can't get my villagers to make more villagers.
you can. It's easy. You just need sufficient motivation.
I threw like 2 stacks of carrots at them, and they made the little love heart. Nothing happened.
More motivation is required. Right, so I'm going to start by just making the very basic fence, just to obviously contain everything.
That's what I'm doing.
You can adjust it as needed later.
But no, I think you'll have fun. Like, I think I had a lot more fun the last 2 sessions that we had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I wasn't fully there for the other last session, because, you know, a lot of times y'all are still home from work. So don't want to be, you know, making rolls on things while driving down the freeway.
Yeah, you kind of don't. No.
Casual.
You yell at me for doing that.
Yeah. Should have brought food with me, shouldn't I?
I've got a bunch if you need some.
I'll be alright. Oh, it's that igloo just over there.
Yep.
Oh, is that the broken igloo or the good igloo?
What do you mean? It has a bed in it and some tables.
Let's go and have a look. While some trees hopefully grow. Maybe I'll be lucky and it'll have food in it. Bye, Michael Hernandez.
Oh, what happened?
Someone left the building, I think.
Oof. No, they said something really bad.
That's not how you introduce yourself to a stream, I'm afraid.
Oh, I missed that. Never mind.
It is the worst kind of way to introduce yourself to a stream.
Most people say hello. I'm gonna have to try and find a way of getting some food out of these villages.
I've got food. I've got like 60 chicken.
Ah, fancy.
So I said I can give you some food.
But I haven't earned it though.
Oh yeah, I did appreciate the fact that Ash was the only one that had like a rank in computers. I think that was really well.
Well, when we set up this thing, remember you said you can only pick skills and stuff that you know how to do, and then that's when I was like, well, I'm a doctor. Doctors know how to use computers. Can I use computers?
Yep.
I only have I didn't have enough XP or any of my like experience. I haven't used any of my experience, so I might just make more of it go towards computers.
Yes, or what might be more useful at this stage, unless there's some skills you really want to improve, I would start going down your tree. Because here's the thing about going down the tree. At the end, there is a perk you can pick up that improves one of your stats by one.
Also,
So maxing out your
God,
specialization.
quit running away.
Also, Josmarin, if you are running Java, yes, you can join.
There, take bread.
Okay, I'll be over in a second.
Probably do like a post-game thing tonight if people are around, cover characters, and if you need a hand leveling up stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Where... So I forgot to mention that some of you have reduced obligation, and in past this case, he has to pick a whole new obligation now. Pretty much, well, fulfilled what his old obligation was. Because he's eliminated the boom. Really a problem. So, is that obligation? Why?
Words. Wording. There it is. There we go. Took me a little bit to find the link. Oh yeah, assuming about a bit of that house is missing. like a little bit of it.
Yep, just a little bit. But yeah, there's no bell, or I haven't seen a bell.
I don't remember stealing it. Oh, it's here.
Oh. I'm used to them being on, like, the ground.
Yeah. So you've got a fence all around the village then?
I believe so.
A few little gaps. Like really big, substantial gaps
Oh,
over here.
well, I haven't finished. I said I believe I've got most of it. But see, I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, fix some of this.
Well, if I leave you to get on with repairing your village, I will start making a road so you can interact with the rest of the settlements.
Yeah. We'll need to come steal some lava.
Why?
I like having a lava pit,
Oh, okay.
so I can throw my enemies in there.
So if you have a Neverlink, you should be able to get to at least my village fairly easily. Oh, it's night time, so I should probably sleep. There's no bed in here.
There's no bed in a lot of this village. I'm gonna need to find many a sheep.
Oh yeah, so I witnessed the lemonade / Aiden thing. Yeah, that was burglary. I went back.
Yeah. I think Aiden's not even there.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Aiden presumably is an adult with many important things to do. And then there's Lemonade.
Yes. The biggest issue with Lemonade is he is a massive attention seeker. Well, he's a massive attention seeker. He's always talking about something like he tries to get people to acknowledge him in really really off-putting way that make people to either ignore him or tell him to go away.
Yes.
And Nuck has realized this. Has mentioned this.
Met Lemonade, so you know, I'm just in person as well, if I recall.
I imagine he is an attention in real life as well.
I didn't really know him as well at the time, so I wasn't paying as much attention.
He was just there.
Oh, there's a little trick if you are short of beds.
Oh, I have a bed in the igloo.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
I just need to get to the igloo. And I don't have any wool or anything to make a new bed.
Well, some of the igloos have wool floors. So I just dug
I
up the
didn't
floor.
notice that. Why would they have wool floors?
Oh no, carpet?
But the carpet is the same color as the snow.
No, it isn't.
There's a trap door here.
Yeah, have fun.
Is there something down there?
Yeah. What looks like the main road out of the village? I'm gonna go for this one.
I don't know that I trust myself to do this.
It's a ladder. There's nothing down there. I've already been.
No, there is. There's two guys in a cage.
Yeah.
Don't you want to shouldn't I let them out?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Are they bad?
No. One of them was a zombie, and then I did the thing where you get the achievement for stopping them being a zombie anymore. The Witch Doctor achievement. Oops. How am I for arrows? 17. That's not great. Yeah, if you feel like a fun-filled adventure, Stu, we could try and... Oh, I was not near you. Yeah, it's the golden apple thing, Debs.
Adventure. Said.
Yeah, we could build a... Well, I was going to start by making the dirt path to where Ash currently is. And then
we'll do
a
that.
stone path.
I can do that within about 20 minutes. I need to finish the pizza because otherwise,
yeah, no worries.
I'm not so. I'm like very half
Awake.
half putting in effort. Yeah, not awake, but just putting in
Oh, no,
effort.
don't worry.
Do you have work today?
Got work of the weekend again.
Oh yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah,
Sorry, the like not being at work today is throwing me off. I just couldn't. I got no sleep last night.
Hmm.
And I just, like, couldn't get out of bed this morning.
Oh dear.
Need some
I always feel really guilty when well, hey,
Can't go on like this. Tried counting sheep. But there's a
You are a leather worker, and you are a cleric.
Ooh, you have a cleric? Nice.
That's what one of the guys that was in this room is.
Oh yeah, because the cauldron and the potion table.
Mm-hmm. And the other one's a leather worker.
Need to keep an eye on the time today, as my last stream overran by about 10 minutes. Not the end of the world, it's just,
Consistency.
yeah, it's inconvenient for scheduling if you don't. I just made multiple crafting tables. Oops. Wait. I could probably build a plank across there. Need more wood though.
Hello.
Hello, Lord Crispo. Right, I think here should be the relevant height. Replace this later with a more substantial bridge, but for now it's kind of a plank. I don't remember if Bosselot has this game. I think he does.
I think he does.
Most people have this game.
Norwegian sounds.
Yes.
So
That's what happens there. Digging through the snow layer takes, I think, most of the shovel. I need to get around to getting a diamond one. But I need those extra 5 chunks of mana. So I have the whoever tried to hide some kind of pit trap in Lemonade's house didn't do a particularly good job of it.
oh dear.
Was the it was a little lava one from what I could tell, but it was not very well hidden. Because remember that was one of the things he had added to his list of miscellaneous complaining.
Things.
Remember when Lemonade was the original embodiment of the on the server of the whiny Anglo?
Oh
And
yeah,
then Mitch took that accolade.
it's arguably.
Yeah, I hope everyone's weeks is going nicely. So it's just after the 2-hour mark, so I should be wrapping up soon. So if anyone has any requests, questions, suggestions, you know, all the things which people sometimes do on much busier streams, feel free to let me know and I'll try and keep an eye on the answers. But unless you ask me, I won't know.
Whoa. Yeah, I was watching, I think Border Prince did a stream this afternoon. He was talking about Warhammer news and Gen Con, and it was kind of funny because I think he streamed for about half an hour, 40 minutes, because he was waiting for the news to be released by GDub's website 3.
Mm.
And then all there was two things, like Aeronautica was a specialist game, and then some other Warhammer.
Oh,
specialist
Aeronautica
game.
Imperialis is back.
Yeah, that, and then he was like, "Well, yeah, that's it, guys. I guess I'll see you again on Saturday." It's kind of funny, like, because he was like, because the G-Dubs was like, "Oh yeah, there'll be more news from Gen Con on Saturday." Oh,
The
Guess
more
I'll come.
news was no.
yeah. Does seem a bit weird that G-Dubs put on more at the Gen, considering it's about tabletop, game.
No. I started following GDub stuff after it got to a point where it was a combination of too expensive to see the new things and not having any use to look at them either. It was like,
Well, yeah.
it was a shame, it was a fun hobby, but when you've got a multiplayer hobby, you need people to play against, otherwise it's just, there's
Yep.
only so many miniatures you can, and lists and whatever you can think about before you just, have nothing to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I most likely have convinced one of my friends to start with Warhammer. And I might be able to get another friend.
I overshot a bit. Right. Not overshot too much though. Oh, my stream went red.
Oh no.
That's fine, it should pick up again. So I was saying I'm not aiming for my village with this road, I'm aiming for, well, at this point, Coatrak's village. He is currently playing his D&D game. If it goes well or badly, he may be back sooner.
I'll be back for a moment.
No worry. So, road goes that way, road then comes down here. And trying to find a bed.
Beds, what are that?
It's like a long, flat, woolly thing. How's Kurtrak been getting on in this village? Where's a place with beds? Occupied. There we go. Okay, that guy came in and just started being very inappropriate in the chat. They've made a lot of videos that mostly have like 1, maybe 2 views. Oofed. I think someone was looking for attention for their channel.
Most likely.
Being edgy.
So many edges. Like a Rubik's Cube that fell into a kaleidoscope.
I'm the guy.
I blame Debs.
I might try to do a test stream on this new laptop.
I'm playing on Java, Sam's Undertale.
Is Deb still on the game?
Presumably.
She's still in the game.
I sent her a thing.
I mean, I've at least pit stopped in a bed. It'll be fine. Right, now, I'm going to go and do more exploring, because why not? And by exploring, I'm going to look around Kurtrak's village and see what he's done with the place. So this is the map as it was. It doesn't really look much different. I can see a stack of furnaces have been set up. He's been making a lot of he's using coal to make charcoal. Why is he like this?
Just to annoy you.
I'm gonna make more charcoal for him. Turn everything to charcoal. Everything.
I have one lonely villager standing in the town square. Waiting for everybody to wake up.
So charcoal does not get you much XP per stack. Fancy. So yeah, we have the flag of Finland. And apparently there is another path out of the village. Ah. This one looks a bit more substantial.
Who do you want to kill, Talib?
Why though? What's this path twists and turns like a twisty turny thing? Ow. Well, I'm back at Stu's village. Let's see how Stu's been getting along. Where's the gate? There's a gate. There's a stray. I don't have a sword.
I'm gonna go hide in a house.
It's nearly moon down. Fine.
Well, there's lots of things in this village right now.
Okay, well,
Currently
make some
trying to
charcoal.
kill me.
I have an iron golem that spawned outside of the walls, so he's just wandering around, being lonely.
Oh, what's this? What is this?
What's his does?
This is was. Stu has another small asymmetrical building near his house. I've deemed it sinful, I'm going to leave. Yeah, I've got the very basic pile bridges, just because pilings work. And the road looks a bit weird because, for now at least, the snow forms on top. Oh, that's pretty neat. You can see the watchtower above the village and the river. I have to try and map out the entire area at some point. Just
Yes. Just have one giant map of the entire area.
Yeah. Hello, Justin. We have Justin. My pronunciation of what I believe is Spanish is not very good.
Just in Puebla.
Yeah, that's the guy. Hello. Now, the question is, do I want to have snow on this roof? Or do I want to keep it as just grass? Because I'd imagine you wouldn't get snow on the roof because it'd be warm inside.
I mean, you do get snow on the roof, even if it's warm.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You wouldn't want snow on the roof if it's warm inside, because that means the roof isn't insulating.
Oh, dang it. No, I don't have my buckets. I left them somewhere.
Did you find lava?
No, I need water
Oh.
to make little farms, because there are none here.
You also need to put slabs down or torches down so the water doesn't freeze.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to make 60 snow and just put it on the roof and see how it looks. And if I got all this snow, might as well use it. Oh, okay, the snow will double up.
I speak a little bit of Spanish, so I do know.
You live near Mexico, if that helps.
I do, and it
There are a
does.
large amount of Mexicans in your part of the world. I know bits of loads of Eastern European languages, because some of them sound kind of similar to regular, you know, English words. Right, I need to get this building into the village. The other thing I need to do is, I need to keep it in a compound, because if the villagers climb up on the roof, they are going to then jump off the roof and fall a long way. Because that's what they do.
They don't like to live.
I also need to build a stable. I'm thinking I might build the stables into the watchtower. makes sense to me. Gonna need more spruce. Got more bows. There we go.
You okay?
Yeah, it's my leg cracking.
Are you sitting on it?
Well, I was. I make good decisions. So I've got spruce. I have a need for oak stairs. And I'm going to need regular spruce planks. And also refill this cobblestone. So, I've got about half an hour left. I'm going to get my stables built and then we'll see what we've got after that.
You will overshoot again.
Hopefully not by too much. But, I mean, I have no personal problems continuing. It's just the YouTube logic of if it's longer than 3 hours, people won't watch it. People probably won't watch it if it's longer than 2 hours, but significantly more people won't watch it if it's even past that point.
Well, sitting down and watching 3 hours takes up a long time, so
Yeah.
not everybody has the time or the want to watch a stream that is old.
Yeah.
I do that, but mainly when I'm at work.
So I think one thing...
I mean, I've done it myself, so...
Hey, Stu.
Has the stream died?
Not on my end.
No, I can still see it.
It has frozen, but it's not the first time, so...
Ah,
Mine's green on this end, but it did go red at one point, so it might be...
It
Might
might
be
have
usual.
frozen up then.
Right, so I decided, so that I can try and make this vaguely safe for villagers, I'm going to take out the bottom row, which reveals the foundations. The villagers then can't jump up on the roof. Because villagers jumping up on the roof and then throwing themselves from the top of it sounds, you know, what's the word?
Quite
Humorous.
pleasant.
Dull. So I'm going to make a 2 stall stables just in case it gets a friend or if I have visitors.
Yeah, I'm going to make a stable after a while myself. I don't have a horses, so don't need to stress with it.
I picked up a saddle last time I was in Sockville.
Well, I have saddles, I just don't have the horses for them yet.
Cunning.
I had it on my journey over here. It swam into some lava. It was not a very smart horse.
No, that doesn't sound like a particularly smart horse. I'm meant to be doing enchanting, aren't I? I heard a noise.
oh yeah, what kind of blocks are you making the footpaths?
Just cobblestone for the and cobblestone stairs to the sides. Ah, thank you, Talon. Been a while. Don't worry. If I was doing this for the money, then then I'd imagine I'd be better at it, or at least trying to be better at it.
Better or dead? Because lack of food.
Found a singular cow and bring enough meat.
Nice.
Do we need more animals?
I say if you
Any
need
out-
cows, I've got plenty here. You can borrow one. Well, a pair, presumably.
Yeah.
Just a single cow.
Okay.
A single cow and a degree in molecular biology. You will do meiosis. I demand it of you. So I need a fairly big space for the horse to get into. Once the horse is in the stable, space is less of a requirement. So I'm going to have a nice gentle sloping roof, I think. Just to have it... Words. Right, so I need to make the roof like the rest of the village, because that makes sense. Well, I could do it out of different material to make it stand out a little, but I don't think that's really worth it. Fences. Gates. I need lots of gates. So there's that. I now need to get acacia wood out and oak wood.
You can't. The apples are just for eating, right? Like you can't plant them to make apple
Can't plant
trees.
them to make apple trees. I was very disappointed when I found that out.
You can use them to make golden apples, but that's about it.
Uh-huh.
Golden apples are very good as, I think they give you regeneration, but it takes 8 gold ingots per apple.
And you can make.
I would rather have apple trees.
Yeah.
With, you can also make golden apples with gold blocks, which are even better.
That's the enchanted ones, right?
Yeah.
Fancy.
Because then you can, have like apple pie instead of pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I think once I've got some more of the stables done, I'm going to start making the very basic road out to where Ash is, as I'm sitting on a vast amount of cobblestone from all the mining I've been doing. Oh, there's a pigman. I don't have an implement. Let's do this the careful way. Not quite sure how I managed that, but never mind. Zing does seem like a good idea. Let me quickly plant some saplings. Yep. Okay. Going to go and pick up the 2 diamonds I need. That was a bit of a lag spike. I'm so used to having a sword on my number 3 slot that I keep just trying to hit things with blocks and then placing blocks.
Always fun.
Great.
Yep, I should shortly be able to afford the case, my new computer, which should be fancy. And I can start assembling it all. So I need to actually submit my hours later today, as it's the first of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I've done more hours this month than I have in the rest of the year so far. The tenants have just all been lovely. Like, I can't really complain that I haven't had work. Okay, Bane of Arthropods.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, spiders. But then I can't have sharpness. I might just go for the knockback.
I do not like knockback. It's annoying when you're fighting stuff.
I mean, yeah. I also need to get some lapis because I remembered, of course, that normally my enchanting room has all this stuff in it. So it has, you know, the ender chest, the anvil, all that stuff. But it doesn't because it's a new one. I'm just going to quickly place all these blocks because they finished cooking. So, Bane of Arthropods. I mean, I guess I'll use it, but I'm not enthusiastic about it. So let's put the sword on the sword slot for now. Right. So get some lapis. I'm going to hope we get something else with the Bane of Arthropods. It's not just going to mean that I'll have to get a new diamond sword at some point. Or I could go knockback. I don't know. But top level enchantments. Oops. Went too far off the side of the ladder. Decisions. Yeah, well, so I hope the people who have been watching are having a nice time. I just say I'm a bit all over the place, because normally I'm playing single player, and I've just got me to distract myself. But there's other people here to distract me as well now.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, we're distraction.
Yes.
Can't believe you've done this.
I can. I do a bucket. Yay, bucket.
I remember the old walrus memes. Good times. I like that you can grab onto ladders without injury.
Strong arms.
Yeah, really strong ladders as well, presumably. Right then. Let's try it. I've not had Bane of Arthropods before. Looting free!
Nice.
There we go. And I've got 27 levels left. Right, let's get unbreaking and mending. If I can.
I'm going to eventually need to make a flag as well.
Are you joining the Varangian state?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring you one.
But the question is, Poland technically isn't part of, like, you know...
Northern Europe?
No, it's not part of... So, like, Denmark is part of, like, the Norwegian, you know, stuff.
Denmark is part of the north.
Yes.
Poland is not.
Yeah. So technically I would be Denmark.
Why not Holland? Or Belgium?
I just like Poland country blocks. Everyone's mean to it. And it's so sad.
Poland is a fun meme.
Poland strong.
Poland is a meme.
Things
Just
I
in
need
general.
to remember about lanterns for the stables. I'll just take all my lanterns with me. I need leather. I have a looting sword now. This will make leather gathering much easier. Do I have paper? No. Right then.
I need to go punch some grass.
I'm gonna go and peel some cows.
For their wrappings.
And the contents.
But no talent, I agree. And when you have a desk job and insomnia in multiple hours, you watch many YouTube videos and listen to a lot of music.
I remember when I was playing during the whole session, put it on.
By the way, Stu, did you wish our little otter a happy birthday?
I need to do that, then I'll find a suitable cake.
I was gonna try to send him like a few dollars to buy himself something on Steam, but you apparently can't add money to someone's Steam wallet, so I just gave him like a card.
That's fair enough, yeah. You know, you can only send people games usually.
I think you send him a gift card?
I think Stein did that. I'm not sure how he did it, though. He sent euros.
Oh, I sent him an Amazon gift card because it's like, if he doesn't want any games, he can buy himself something. It wasn't a lot.
I'm sure he'll be appreciative.
He was. He said it was weird.
Yeah, sounds about right. Fortune. Blast protection. He's not been trialed yet. Mending. Yeah.
Yeah. I've just thought. Ash can play Rising Storm with us now. She has a laptop.
It should be up to it.
I'd have to have the money to buy it.
It's
Depending
not
how
still
much
on
it is.
sale. It's been on sale for the longest time.
I don't know.
I'll have a look after the stream.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have a look, see if there's some Nellis one.
I may have made too much charcoal.
You want to bring some my way?
I could.
You can never have too much charcoal. There's always a need for it.
So, unbreaking. Now, chat. I'm going to give you a bit of time to decide. What do I name my new sword?
People are gonna few names there, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get some very dumb suggestions, I'm sure. However, I will at least offer the chat the choice of naming my sword.
The fluffy unicorn.
No. Why don't you start naming them after the like the Lord of the Rings swords?
I've done that before.
All of them?
Not all of them, but
There's quite a few Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
Everyone has a named sword in that universe.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, it's because they're all the heroes.
Yeah.
It's,
Like, I don't think if I would ever name a weapon, be like, this is my weapon.
I have named LARP weapons for the purposes of it was relevant at the time. Because again, when the stuff I do, it's all about the story.
Hmm.
So just being some random spod and executing a player with just an axe isn't as good as, you know, introducing yourself as, you know, a person with a string of little achievements and stuff, and then introducing them to your axe, which is called Head Taker, because you are the headsman for your liege. That's a bit more, you know, interesting than just, "Sup, I'm here to kill you."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say my.
GG, guys.
I think
I
most
did
people
it
name their
backwards.
LARP weapons.
No, I only have the one named one, and that is the axe, because I have used it to slay many people. I know at one point, the list of people that need, well, it wasn't even a list, the pile of people that need executing was so big, I genuinely lost count. So, story time for that one, I guess. The Imperial Army is made up of a number of different divisions. And the division led by the Marchers had gone, right, we've completed our orders, we're now going to withdraw. At which point the League went, oh, the marchers are going, we should move too. And then the line broke down really, really quickly, leaving just the High Guard holding the extreme end of it, and the High Guard were going, where's everyone gone? At which point the Orcs also noticed that there was a huge gap in the lines and circled the High Guarders and killed them to a man. I think they took 70% casualties.
There
It
you go,
was
Ash.
rough.
Let me know if it doesn't work.
Okay. Thank you.
I did a bit of grey marking to get the game.
Thank you.
Yep.
What are you
No.
buying?
My staff used to be called Small Fury because I was, because I am small and I was young.
Yeah, just type enter redeem key on Steam. Should work. If it doesn't, it's like,
Okay.
I will harass the merchant.
Creeper, aw man. Hello,
Hello,
Liam.
Liam
JT?
Casey?
Anytime I hear the name JC, it makes me think of the Bloodhound.
The roof.
Oh, I didn't realize Nellis had a screenshot of you burning at the stake on Ark.
Yeah,
It's on the Steam.
it's because I killed his otter.
Oh, yeah, small bean.
Small Bean, I think at that point, third as well. There were many Small Beans.
His screenshots are great. He's got, like, Arma 3 serious planning, and it's just, like, picture people drawing gay and other various words across the map. What is that?
Oh, dear.
And like a snail with a love heart around it and loads of other things. It's the worst.
I remember when Mud and someone else spent like an hour trying to tame a snail in Ark.
Oh, that was adorable.
And then we found out we couldn't. Unless we had like the
Cake. The
special cake.
Which took ages to build, and you had to also keep giving it to them, otherwise it came up.
Yeah,
It's really bad.
at that point Mega Saber concluded it would be much easier just to get like a Pteranodon and just airdrop one into a bucket on the roof every now and again. As a way of gathering up the paste that they drop. Because they don't need to be tame.
Who's not sleeping?
Back a moment.
I think it was Stu that wasn't in bed.
Rest in pepperoni. Right, back to working.
No! I didn't mean to hit you, villager. I'm sorry. You are a farmer now.
I know you wanted to hit the guy, Ash.
I didn't. It was an accident.
Press X.
I have paper somewhere for you, guy. I just find it.
I made way too much acacia. Or acacia, as I've heard it called recently. I was like, what?
Ooh.
Acacia wood, yeah.
No.
No, there's acacia trees.
That just
I
sounds
think it's one of
weird.
those things where if you've never heard it said, you just,
Just
you know.
sounds wrong. I'm gonna need so much dirt.
You need dirt. I got
I'm
you
gonna
found.
need so much dirt to fill in the
I have
like
a lot of dirt.
the knot. There's just this big wall of the village.
I'm sure we can sort something out for you. Ow. Ow. Okay, that cliff's a lot steeper than I thought it was. I've got 4 minutes left of this stream, and then might be streaming over on Master Stu's channel, if he is wanting to do that still.
Of course. Come on, we're gonna become friends.
Friends, what are that? Who needs that?
There we go. Couple of little stables.
No.
I just need to.
Oh no.
There we go. So it's got a solid floor, which isn't as ideal for horses, but you know, it's Minecraft.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Right. Do
Does that not work?
did it not work?
I was trying to make a well with the oh, what is this stone called? The cobblestone wall? Does that not work?
Cobblestone wall for a well.
Yes.
Yeah, that won't work.
Okay.
Fences. So I'm going to put a fence across here. Yeah. Why haven't all my spruce? Well, let's try and take everything from here at least.
If I accidentally put a bunch of water down somewhere, how do I get rid of all of it?
Pick it up or put blocks in it to delete the spawn block.
I didn't expect so dark all of this. It might just be the region, honestly, like sort of in the cold area.
I mean, mine's pretty bright. I think it just depends on your graphic settings.
No, I just mean the fact that it's dark all the time, like it's nighttime.
Well, it's night for 50% of the whole day,
Yeah. Alright.
so that doesn't help things.
Oof.
It's a 50-50 night cycle.
Huh.
So I'm going to get rid of that little igloo because I can. Right, we are coming up on the 3 hour mark, so I'm going to say thank you all for watching. If anyone has anything they want to plug in the chat, do so now.
I might be streaming later on tonight or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet.
Cool, that is on Ash's channel. Her link's in the description.
I'm on vacation, so I might actually be able to watch for once.
Sounds fun. Stu, anything?
No, I haven't really got anything.
Understandable. Have a nice